All right, well, this is a little bit of a step up, huh? The guys moved the machine up here into the recording studio, and I'm just putting it a little bit through its paces before the lunch break. So, Mr. MK, what did you do this morning?
I talked to some very important people here at Handi Quilter that actually do the work. I talked with some quality people. We talked about making the little things even better on these machines, and it is so refreshing to have the openness here at Handi Quilter to actually get the feedback that we have to give them. So I am very excited about the direction of Handi Quilter right now.
That was one of the things that Paul and I both took away from our first meeting with the new CEO yesterday, is that he wants to hear from everybody. He wants to hear from employees. He wants to hear from retailers. And good, bad, or ugly, he wants to hear it, because that's the only way that we make everything better, right? We talked about raising the ship. We want them to raise their ship because that raises us. You know, we're all in,
I think
right?
the expression is a high tide raises all boats, but we've been on the Handi Quilter ship. We're more of an investor in Handi Quilter because the amount of time and money and dedication, because we've checked out the competition. We could sell more machines if we brought in other machines, but we really think Handi Quilter's the best. They are far ahead in the computerized side of things. What they got to do is just add the polish, and what I see with the new machine here is that they really have that focus.
Oh gosh, she is just so beautiful. What I'm doing right now is trying different threads. So here in the recording studio, they have all, they've got it all here. So I've already tried some Omni. I tried a shinier thread. I just loaded it up with So Fine. Now I do believe I have a 16, a regular round needle in there. I did bring up all the little tools again so that we can practice that. That's gonna take some of me getting used to changing out the needles. Now I've already tested this, but let's just do this live for Mr. MK. On my Infinity 26, I pretty much always have in my mind, I've got about 20 inches of usable throat space. Okay, 20 inches. Let's see how much we physically have with this machine. All right, I'm gonna go all the way to the back. I am going to engage Pro Stitcher, measure. Now, I am leaning pretty far back on this, okay? She is 2 or 3 inches deeper, right? I'm gonna pull that machine all the way to the front, and I'm watching. Let's refresh so I can see. 23.82 inches. That is nearly 24 inches from bar to bar. Now, I probably am never gonna plan anything, especially an edge to edge on a large quilt. I'm not gonna plan it that deep, but I can definitely go from 20 to, let's say, 23 inches. I've already been setting up some edge to edge, you guys. 4 different ways now. We're gonna have an Amara 20, which we might not have connected edge to edge. We're gonna have Amara 24. Most of our edge to edge, we connect those. My Infinity 26, I get a lot of connection going on with my edge to edge on my McFinity. On this guy, I've even set up more connected passes. Now I can tell you for sure, I'm gonna be running out of bobbin thread on this machine before I ever get through these big connected passes. But the point of it is, I've got at least 23 inches from back to front to go ahead and stitch in. All right, a couple more things we wanna cover in the front of the machine. You guys, we're just trying to maximize as much time. We're recording as much for you when we're here in this glorious facility with all of the people to help us take our comments, our questions, and we just wanna bring you this fresh, new information that we're getting. Okay, so we wanted to talk a little bit about, we talked about the foot and the metal inside of there. This new way of attaching the foot, that is gonna be huge. Now let's talk a little bit about, this is something that older machines, Amaras for sure, can be retrofit with this apparatus, right, Paul?
Yeah, the hopping foot bar basically is threaded in, and we can replace that with this new mechanism. So what do you like about this?
Well, it just makes changing the feet very easy. Now I'm gonna do it from here. You're back there, I understand. But basically all you have to do is turn a lever, and look, the foot it just came off like nothing, like easy. No more are you gonna have to try to lift the foot up and get the foot underneath there. They've really adjusted everything so that it goes on really easily. What are you looking for?
I was looking for the 2.5 millimeter big black tool that you used to have to do for the hopping feet.
So I've got it over here. You still will need the little hex wrench for the needle. Okay, but for the foot, you do not. All right, we're just gonna put that foot back on there. It just slips right underneath, and I'm still getting used to it. Hold on, I'm still getting used. There we go. There we go. Rock it over, rock it back. It just snaps right in there.
So I have to confess, even the great Melissa and Ellen have brought me hopping feet that have fallen off and got stitched through. So this is one of those things where you don't have to worry, do I have it tight enough? Will I break it or whatever? They've really made this easy to use.
Very, very nice. Okay, we wanted to mention the handlebars a little bit. So the Infinity really was that first machine that had a nice ability to move your handlebars around. However, there was a couple of drawbacks. It didn't do as much functionality as now our Amara machines do. It always had this bolt in the back. I never even left the bolt on my machine because it ate into my throat space. But now the handlebars are totally configurable, just like our Amara series. Paul, talk about the handles as I'm just moving these out.
So some of the concerns people have about having big handles. Now these handles, because obviously the bigger the handle, the less force it's going to require you to lock it in, pull it out. But let's just say this thing handle here, notice I can pull it out. Let's say it's down and it's getting close to your bar in the back. These are all spring loaded, and actually if you check the Amaras out, you can do the same thing. So these may be longer, they make them easier to use, you don't struggle so much with them, but it allows you, like I said, back here now, you can loosen, oh, sorry, force habit, you can loosen it up, and so now you have the up and down. There's no more playing back with the Infinity to do that. So very, very nice. They look just like the Amara handlebars, but they are unique in that you have one, on the Amara you have 2 USB cables for the handlebars. This is a single cable.
Nice.
There's no getting them backwards.
Nice.